The oldest pistols still in service today are a testament to enduring design and reliability. Despite being introduced many decades ago, these pistols have remained relevant due to their simplicity, effectiveness, and adaptability. They have served various military, law enforcement, and civilian roles worldwide, with some continuing to be used in limited capacities. Let's check out the 10 oldest pistols still in use today. Number 10. The CZ-75. Introduced in 1976, this is a semi-automatic pistol chambered in 9mm. It is one of the original Wonder 9s, featuring a staggered column magazine, all-steel construction, and a hammered forged barrel. Widely distributed globally, it is the most common handgun in the Czech Republic. Initially unavailable domestically, it was sold in Czechoslovakia starting in 1985, gaining popularity among sport shooters. After the Velvet Revolution in 1989, it was adopted by the Czech Armed Forces. Renowned for its reliability and accuracy, the CZ-75 has seen over 1 million units produced and remains a favorite among military, law enforcement, and civilian users and is still in use today. At number 9, Beretta 92. A semi-automatic pistol designed by Beretta of Italy, it was introduced in 1975 with production starting in 1976. Known for its reliability, it features an open slide design for smooth feeding and ejection, and a hard-chromed barrel bore for durability and corrosion resistance. Originally designed for sports and law enforcement, it was adopted by militaries worldwide, including Italy and Brazil. It has seen numerous upgrades such as the M9A3 and remains in service with military, police, and civilian users. It is also adapted to modern trends, incorporating polymer components to reduce weight, cost, and enhance corrosion resistance. Over 3.5 million units were manufactured to date. At number 8, the Makarov pistol, which is a Soviet semi-automatic pistol designed to replace the TT pistols and Nagant M1895 revolvers as the Soviet Union's standard sidearm. The Makarov pistol features a medium-sized, straight blowback design with a frame-fixed barrel and all-steel construction. It became the Soviet Union's standard military and militia sidearm in 1951. Chambered in 9x18mm Makarov, it is renowned for its simplicity, reliability, and ease of maintenance. Its robust design inspired numerous derivatives worldwide. Manufactured in several communist countries, including East Germany, Bulgaria, and China, it also saw continued use in post-reunification Germany and even today with surplus GDR models. Over 5 million units were manufactured to date. Number 7. The SIG P210. Introduced in 1949, it is a lock-breeched semi-automatic pistol design in Neuhausen am Rheinfall. Renowned for exceptional accuracy and craftsmanship, it is constructed entirely of steel and chambered in 9x19mm and 7.65x21mm parabellum. It served as the Swiss Army's standard sidearm from 1949 to 1975 and was also used by Swiss police units. The pistol was adopted by Denmark's military in 1949 and remained in service until replaced by the SIG P320 in 2019. Germany's Bundespolizei used it briefly starting in 1951, and it became popular in shooting sports. While the modernized variants like the SIG P210 Legend are still produced, original models are now in limited military, ceremonial, and civilian use. Around 350,000 numbers have been built, including all variants. Number 6. The Walther P38 is a 9mm semi-automatic pistol developed by Karl Walther for the Wehrmacht at the onset of World War II. Introduced in 1938, it became the German military's standard sidearm during the war. The P38 was the first lock-breech pistol to feature a double-action, single-action trigger system, along with a decocker for safe handling. Known for its reliability, ease of use, and robust design, the P38 remained in production long after the war. Over 1 million units were manufactured, and it continued to see service in various capacities worldwide. Today, it is admired by collectors and remains a historical benchmark in pistol design. Number 5. The Browning High Power. Introduced in 1935, it is a single-action semi-automatic pistol chambered in 9x19mm parabellum and 40 S&W. Designed by John Browning and completed by F. N. Herstal, it became a standard sidearm for militaries worldwide, including British Commonwealth and NATO forces. Remarkably, it was used by both Allied and Axis forces during World War II. Though primarily built in Belgium by F. N. Herstal, licensed and unlicensed copies were produced in countries like Argentina, Hungary, India, Bulgaria, and Israel. Renowned for its reliability, accuracy, and ergonomics, it is widely regarded as one of the greatest pistols ever made. Over 1.5 million high powers have been produced to date. While officially retired in many countries, it continues to see limited service globally and remains a favorite among collectors and enthusiasts. Number 4. The TT-33 Tokarev. Introduced in 1933, this is a Soviet semi-automatic pistol which was designed by Fyodor Tokarev to replace the Nagant M1895 revolver as the standard sidearm for Soviet forces. Known for its simplicity, reliability, and robust design, the TT-33 became widely used during World War II and well into the 1950s. Its powerful cartridge provided good stopping power and penetration, making it effective in combat situations. The TT-33 was produced in large numbers with over 1 million units built. It remained in use by reserve units and various military forces around the world, especially in Eastern Europe, Asia, and Africa. The TT-33's design influenced other pistols, and surplus models continued to be used by paramilitary groups and militias for decades after its official retirement. At number 3, the Walther PPK. Introduced in 1931, this is a smaller, more compact version of the Walther PP, featuring a shorter grip, barrel, frame, and reduced magazine capacity. It was designed with a two-piece wraparound grip panel to conceal the exposed back strap, improving its concealability for plainclothes or undercover use. The PPK became extremely popular due to its compact size, making it easier to carry and operate. During World War II, it gained notoriety as the sidearm of choice for high-ranking Nazi officials, including Adolf Hitler, who famously used the PPK to commit suicide in Führer bunker in 1945. The PPK saw widespread use by various military and police forces as well as by civilians and became an iconic pistol. More than 1 million units of the Walther PPK have been produced over its long production history. The Colt M1911. This is a single-action, recoil-operated, semi-automatic pistol chambered in 45 ACP designed by John Browning. It uses the short recoil principle, which became the standard operating system for most modern centerfire pistols. The M1911 has been widely copied and is popular with civilian shooters, especially in competitive events. Over 4 million units have been produced since its introduction. It served as the standard issue sidearm for the United States Armed Forces from 1911 to 1985, seeing extensive use in World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. The M1911A1 variant was replaced by the 9mm Beretta M9 in 1985 as the standard U.S. military sidearm. Despite this, the M1911A1 has never been entirely phased out. Modernized variants of the M1911 remain in use with the U.S. Army Special Forces, U.S. Marine Corps, and U.S. Navy units. Its enduring design and popularity ensure that it remains a staple in both military and civilian firearm collections. At number 1, the FN model 1910. This is a blowback-operated semi-automatic pistol designed by John Browning and manufactured by Fabrique Nationale of Belgium. It incorporated Browning's striker firing mechanism, along with grip safety, magazine safety, and an external safety lever known as the triple safety. The pistol was chambered in 32 ACP and 380 ACP. It featured a striker-fired mechanism and a unique design with both the barrel and recoil spring housed within the slide. The pistol saw widespread use during both world wars and was adopted by various police forces worldwide. Renowned for its reliability and simplicity, the FN Model 1910 remained in production until 1983. While production ended in 1983, the FN Model 1910 is still in limited ceremonial or reserve use. Its design influenced the development of many subsequent compact pistols. With this, we're winding up for today, but stay tuned as we come up with more interesting videos from the world of military. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye-bye.